Well, we got another kid coming up, Mark. He had a great hunt. His daddy helped film it. I'm gonna let Mark explain what happened.
Up on this hunt in this field, and we were sitting there, and I think this was the third morning we had been set up in the same spot, and there was two gobblers in front every morning, but they would fly down and go the other way every time. Well, this one Saturday morning, I guess, Jake came out and was sitting there, and Bill leans over and goes, "Hey, you want to shoot that Jake?" And I said, "No, no." He goes, "You sure?" And I said, "No, I'm not shooting that Jake." He goes, "All right." So we're sitting there, and 2 seconds later, he goes, "You hear something?" And I'm like, "What?" He goes, "Do you hear a bird somewhere?" I'm like, and I'm looking in the trees above me for a cardinal or whatever, and he's like, "Don't move." Well, little we know, coming from behind us at 300 yards was a gobbler. And to backtrack a little bit, my dad was sitting on the other side of the field from us, filming from a different angle. So he had seen this turkey coming for probably 10 minutes, but had no way to relay it to us. So he was over there commentating in his video saying that, uh-oh, this might not turn out good because I know they can't see it and the turkey's never gobbled. But he came right in, perfect, and I think that was 20 years ago, something like that. But it was a fun hunt. It wasn't supposed to happen that way. The first turkey hunt that we went on that year, we drew straws to see who got to shoot first. I drew the straw to shoot first. So when the two turkeys landed when I was hunting my two brothers on the first hunt, for some reason I got separated from Dad and Clay, and he said the turkeys came up there, and Dad told Clay to shoot one of them. So Clay shot one of them, and the other one jumped up, and I actually shot and missed, and Bruce shot the other bird flying off and killed it. So that's how we ended up on this hunt, which actually worked out pretty good because this was a lot more exciting hunt than that first one was. But it's funny how it works out, and I hope y'all enjoy it.
Damn, they're going the other way. We'd set up in a small island in the middle of this field. The gobblers we had heard flew the other direction. When this Jake showed up, we didn't know what was coming behind us. It was a surprise to both Mark and I.
Man, is that beautiful? Look at this. The gobbler come from behind us. Mark finally got his first turkey. Good shot. Boy, that's a nice gobbler too. Here he comes out. Magnificent. That's one of my sons. I got triplet boys at 13 years old. We took the other two earlier in the year and got a double. And this completes my season for me. All three of them successfully got one. All right. My man, got you one. What you got? I got him on film. He come up behind y'all. I was scared to death that y'all weren't gonna see the bird. But he's a nice one.
He sure is.
He's been fighting. He done lost the tail feather. Look at that. Those birds will go 7 mates. 15-pound bird.
What were you thinking when you were over there, David?
I tell you, we was here last Saturday, Mark and I, and we sat up in the same place that y'all sat up this morning, and the same thing. 2 gobbled right in front of us.
We saw him right there. If I'd have looked, I could have seen him. I heard him gobbling, but we saw him fly down that pine tree and go that way.
Well, I kept looking, but I heard him fly that way. The same thing happened last week. That hen came out, did the same thing.
That was a Jake right there.
But that was a Jake. Well, I couldn't tell from where I was at. I knew it was a small turkey. Well, I'm glad he didn't shoot him.
I asked him, I said, you want to shoot him? He said, no.
Well, that's good. It paid off to wait, didn't it?
Yeah.
Got you a nice gobbler there.
Yeah.
But, man, my heart was beating when I looked down there.
So did
I said, I got to keep looking back to the right because I hear 2 of them over there. Bill and them probably can't even hear. And when he started coming down that thing, I said, oh, no, we're going to mess up again.
We showed you a lot of kids taking their first turkeys. And 30-something years ago, I was fortunate to get this young man's first turkey. And Mr. Bob, turkeys didn't really cooperate. It was real fun to watch it, but I hope you enjoy watching Mr. Bob get his first turkey.
With several other turkeys in the field, this gobbler wasn't about to come to the decoys. It's not a good idea to try and sneak up on a gobbler, but this dirt pile made for some great cover. And this was Bob's first turkey.
Good God, Mr. Bob's tearing them up. Well, I'm glad you got one of them. You made a heck of a stalking job. I knew they got hung up here and those 2 hens were out yonder, so I didn't know what would happen. So that's the only thing I knew to do to see if you.
It looks like it's going right around the barn that side.
Yeah, but that was that's the first time. First turkey hunt?
First turkey I ever killed.
Somewhere from the mountains down to the sea, under the tall pines and the old oak tree, Bill and Bobby all out at daylight, hunting and fishing is what they like. This time of morning, before the sun's too high, the hunting is good and the fishing is right. You can hear turkey gobble that gold buck running through the bushes. There's a big old buck, and down by the marshland you might see a duck. And out on the river the fish are gonna bite. Carolina, 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 man, ain't this the life? Mamas and daddies, take your daughters and sons, show 'em the outdoors for everyone. Try your best to teach 'em, never take too much. That way for the rest of us, there'll always be enough. They can hear turkey gobble, cat golden duck running through the bushes. There's a big old buck, and down by the marshland you might see a duck. And out on the river the fish are gonna bite. Carolina, 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 man, ain't this the life? You can hear the turkey gobble up, running through the bushes. There's a big old buck, and down by the marshland you might see a duck. And out on the river the fish are gonna bite. Carolina, 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 man, ain't this the life?